Hi there. Welcome to the demo of Astronomer Enterprise Edition. We've designed this product to be the complete package. Airflow, Celery, Flower, Grafana, StatsD, and Prometheus, all glued together and deployable on your Kubernetes. Today, I'm going to be walking you through the installation and deployment process. Note that this tutorial uses Google Cloud Platform to run Astronomer. Before we dive in, you're going to want to clone the repo in our documentation. You can find this repo at github.com/astronomerio/helm.astronomer.io. Here's a list of the steps that we'll cover through this demo. So let's dive in. We're going to start by copying the new config file to start working from. This is where we'll make the customizations as we go through the install. We're then going to want to create a namespace for the platform to live in. You can see that our namespace for this demo is just called Demo. After that, we're going to want to create a static IP address for our load balancer. Now, we're going to print out that IP address that we just created, and we're going to copy that value into the YAML file under the load balancer IP. Next, we're going to create all of our secrets for necessary connection strings. This is so that our services can connect to your databases. To start, we'll create a secret to hold the connection string for the Airflow database. Next, we'll create another secret for the Celery result backend. Now a secret for the Airflow broker. And finally, a secret for Grafana. Now, we're going to install kubelego, a service that will coordinate with Let's Encrypt to provision you valid TLS certificates to help secure your Airflow cluster. Now, we're going to set up basic authentication in our cluster. The first thing we're going to do is create a new file called auth and add a new user called admin. Now, we create a secret that holds the contents of that basic authentication file. Next, we'll create another secret for your Docker registry so that Kubernetes can pull images from your private registry. Note that our username and password match the ones that we created in the previous commands. Both are admin. Now, we can view all the secrets that we just created. Finally, we install and run the Astronomer Enterprise platform. Be sure to change Acme to true. This tells kubelego to provision certs for those deployments. Now that we've installed Astronomer Enterprise, we can go over to our web server and log in using the username and password that we created during the install process. You can see that we have a standard dashboard for our DAGs. You can also go over to Grafana and check out all the monitoring tools that we have. Here's the monitoring for the scheduler. And here it is for the containers. Now that we have Astronomer Enterprise spun up, we're going to install the Astronomer CLI to enable one-click DAG deployment. Then, we'll configure it to point at the registry that we just installed. Finally, we'll deploy to the release name that Helm randomly generated for us. Once that deploy is finished up, we can go back to our web server and we can see our DAG right there in the UI. We can also head over to our Flower dashboard and log in using the same credentials. Here, we can see all of our tasks as they move through the Celery task queue. Thanks so much for tuning in for this demo of Astronomer Enterprise. You can head over to enterprise.astronomer.io to see a microsite containing documentation for this entire process. Also, feel free to ping us at humans@astronomer.io with any questions or feedback that you have as you get set up.